consciousness that was looking for yourself. So this is a little bit paradoxical, but perhaps the truth often is paradoxical. So Jesus, I believe, talked about that, or it's misunderstood mostly in churches. I don't think I've ever heard these words explained properly. He said, the kingdom of heaven, as we know, he said, the kingdom of heaven is within you. Now, kingdom of heaven, these are words that belong to a different time period. Kingdom is not used that much anymore. I think if he lived nowadays, he would, instead of kingdom, he would have said dimension. And heaven refers to a sense of vastness or spaciousness. So this is what is in many spiritual traditions, the term heaven is used. In many languages, sky and heaven is the same word. In English, you have two words. It's the vast expansiveness. So there's a dimension of spaciousness, as I call it. So if we retranslate the words of Jesus into modern terms, the dimension of spaciousness is within you. And then Jesus said, when they asked him, well, where is the kingdom of heaven and when is it going to come? Because they're always waiting for it to come. And he says, the kingdom of heaven does not, by the way, this is literal from the Bible. The kingdom of heaven does not come with signs to be perceived. You cannot say, it's over here, or look, it's over there. For I tell you, the kingdom of heaven is within you. So he is pointing to that which you can never make into an object of consciousness, like everything else. You can say, here's the table. The table becomes an object in consciousness. A thought that arises becomes an object in consciousness and then dissolves again. An emotion that you feel is an object in consciousness and then it dissolves again. But how is it possible for a sense perception even to be there, for an emotion to be felt, or for a thought to be there? What is it that enables that to be there? It could not be there without the light of consciousness in which it appears. It appears in the light of consciousness. For example, you can doubt that where we are right here, that this is actually happening. And there have been many sages and philosophers who questioned the reality of our everyday experience and said, maybe it's all a dream. So philosophers said there's a dream-like quality to our existence because every experience passes very quickly and it's gone. It's like a dream. So there is a dream-like quality, and we could sit here for hours and argue whether or not this is actually real. And of course, Descartes sat down and said, what is it? Is there anything that I cannot doubt? So he also looked at, okay, whether or not this table actually exists, I can doubt, because it may be a total misinterpretation of something else. Obviously, if I looked at the atomic structure, I would no longer see a table. I would see mostly empty space, 99% empty space, and a few atoms and molecules floating around, but we call it a table. And the same with your body. So you can doubt all that is real, or what is the thing in itself? Maybe other philosopher asked. So Descartes sat there and said, is there anything that I cannot doubt? And he was thinking and thinking and thinking, and then he said, I'm always thinking. I think, therefore I am. So he equated thinking with existence or beingness. If he had not stopped there and had waited a little longer and come to the end of thinking where he realized the answer is not be found through thinking, and then reach the stage of thoughtless awareness, then he would actually have found the deeper truth of I am.
Well, maybe we can chat about that for